Elliot here, along with my lovely wife Stephanie.
Hi guys.
And TJ. We are here presenting LWL episode 5. So, again, for those of you who weren't here for Raw, we'll be doing this. We did Raw, and we'll be doing this. Don't worry, everything's fine with us and Nightingale and those guys. We just needed some time to ourselves. They'll be back Friday for SmackDown and more shenanigans, Don't worry, guys. So, we're going to get in character, and we're going to do this thing. Let's go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to LWL Episode 5. I'm your host, the Iron Man, alongside LWL General Manager Sharania.
Almost bought your line already.
Almost. And the Juggernaut. We have a very stacked card for you tonight. It's topped off with 3 stellar championship matches. So, let's take a look at the card and see what we got in store for you tonight. Kicking off the show, it will be LWL World Heavyweight Champion Curtis Axel defending his title against the Terminator.
I know usually you don't have the World Championship as your first match,
but the main event, we were going to put it in the main event, but the main event was a rivalry match and we didn't want to screw that up, so we figured we'd put it in the opening match. And so the idea was, if Terminator wins, then it adds the world title to the
rivalry.
Thank you, Master Mewtwo, for the host. And if he doesn't, we'll have Will try next week, and if he wins, then it adds the world title to the rivalry. It also adds an interesting dynamic where basically Will can boast that he could beat the world champion, whereas the Terminator couldn't. Following that up, we have a triple threat match between LWL leading lady champion Alicia Fox, Tamina, and Cameron.
Whichever one of these, if
either Tamina or Cameron pin Alicia Fox, they get a shot at the LWL leading lady championship at the next pay-per-view, Muerte de Mayo.
And if Alicia Fox wins it, then it will just be Tamina and Cameron competing for the #1 contendership at
next week
for that pay-per-view.
For the pay-per-view, yes. Following that up, we have, for the first time in 2 weeks, the LWO World Tag Team Championships on the line as the Nation of Domination defends against the Brothers of Destruction. After that, we have a match between Randy Orton and Chris Jericho, which has an interesting stipulation, but we will get to that in a second, because following that up, we have a Falls Count Anywhere match between Neville and Cesaro. Now, what's interesting about these matches is the fact that the winners of the 2 matches between Randy Orton and Chris Jericho and Neville and Cesaro will face each other next week to determine the #1 contender for the LWL Zodiac Championship at Muerte de Mayo. Speaking of the LWL Zodiac Champion, he will defend his title tonight against Damien Mizdow, the recent acquisition from SmackDown in exchange for Alien. Our main event of the evening, it will be a rivalry match between Warhawks member The Sickness Will York and COO of WWE, Triple H. Hold on. Gotta bring that bot in. chat. Let us know what match you're most excited for tonight. Guys, what match are you most excited for? Wait a minute. Alright.
I'm kind of curious to see how this triple threat Divas match is actually going to turn out.
I'm actually interested to see the how the match for the world title turns out.
Well, you won't have to wait for very much longer on that one.
Exactly. So, let's get started with our first match of the evening. It will be for the LWL World Heavyweight Championship. There we go. And it will also be Falls Count Anywhere. I forgot to mention that.
Just a little.
What a night we have in store for you. Thank you for joining
Terminator
us.
kicks things off with a kick to the gut, followed by front face lock, and a variation of the world's strongest slam.
I'm looking forward to the most, Michael. But what I
Now you think with him being a Terminator, that would automatically make it the world's strongest slam, just because he's a machine.
You would think so, but Curtis Axel sells it like it's just another slam.
The excitement in the air is palpable.
Now I think we're missing a hat up here.
We are missing a hat. Where the heck did JBL's hat go?
Again.
Again. And kind of like a spine buster on the floor. That does not tickle, guys. Let me tell you.
Here tonight, head to head, no excuses.
We
Let's
got
get it on.
A big swing. Ouch!
Not very long, but it's there.
Cover.
Shoulders are down.
One, two.
No!
Let's
Kicked out.
say it's a little bit too early for a match end.
I would be a little disappointed if Curtis Axel lost that quickly.
Very much so.
Watch out here.
Front face lock. Does absolutely nothing with it. Curtis Axel, on the other hand, with a suplex.
Here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake,
Putting the boots to it now.
And you can find yourself in
Now slamming his head against the floor. Ouch!
We're on the move.
Again, you would think that wouldn't hurt a Terminator, but
he's got to sell it.
Man, that one rocked him.
What in the world is Curtis doing?
I think he wanted to jump over the barricade, but ow.
Ouch! Landing chest, face, and upper body hurt.
There could be some serious
That hurts.
internal damage here. One of the most
Trust me, it
punishing
does not
finishers
tickle.
in WWE is Curtis Axel's hangman face.
It would be fucked up if he had bone. Very spine buster-esque move there. I still don't know what he calls that.
I'm always amazed Axel's opponents
German
are able to get
suplex.
from it when the
I know what
match
he
is over.
calls that.
And now he goes for it a second time.
Actually, wouldn't it be an Austrian suplex?
Anything can happen. You've got
That
exposed
depends
steel,
on your viewpoint,
concrete, the
actually.
barricades, and all of it can be used to cause
Uh-oh.
massive
Uh-oh.
damage.
Gut wrench suplex.
It certainly is now.
And it's going to be hurting.
Cover.
Can he do it
Hooks
here?
the leg. One,
And it's
two.
now.
No, only a 2 count.
Curtis Axel with some more gas left in the tank.
Elbows to the head.
We've seen
That
Curtis
can bust
Axel
you
utilize
open
the
and
DDT
knock
and
you out
perfect
depending
touch in
on
the
how
past
hard
his
you hit
finishing
him.
moves. So what does that tell you about the power behind the Hangman's face buster? Just take a look at what happened.
Wow.
Ooh, knee to the face. Cover again. Hooks the leg. One, two. No, he kicked out.
This match goes on. He's showing the heart of a warrior here tonight.
Remember, no disqualifications in a Falls Count Anywhere match.
Yes.
Face lock by the champion.
Uh-oh.
Back body drop. If you think the champion is going to retain his title tonight, type 1 in the chat if you think we will have a new champion in the form of the Terminator. Type 2.
Absolutely no quit in them tonight.
Oh.
Survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
Don't get me wrong, ladies and gentlemen. I love JR to death. I am not making fun of him.
Another move that I'll leave it dizzy.
Curtis Axel is one of the most ruthless superstars.
Is he trying to win or make him dizzy?
Competition or is a part of
I think both.
It's almost
Just think about it.
Mandible claw.
Oh, man.
Sorry.
Cutting off circulation to the brain.
You were saying?
You can pass out from a hold like that.
I was thinking
dominating display.
Yeah.
that is one way to win. You know, make them too dizzy to really understand which way's up.
That is a good point. Snapmare, more elbows to the head here.
He's bleeding off.
And
Speaking
he-
of busting you open, he did exactly that.
What do we got here?
Yes, because I need more blood on my ring.
They're
And-
not in the ring.
No,
Hey,
but it's gonna make it slippery though.
Here you have to be able to think on your feet.
Somebody stop the damn match! That man has a family, damn it!
And you can find yourself in a world.
What has gotten into the wow?
Watch again.
What is into the Terminator?
Timing is everything.
We won't see Undertaker until later tonight.
Only see in a third-generation superstar.
Cover again. One, two, no. The defiant champion just refusing to stay down.
With some more gas left in the tank. Uh-oh, look at this.
Snapmare.
I'm actually
Rolling neck snap.
into the barricade that didn't do anything to the barricade on. It's like 1, 2.
No.
This guy's still
You know, I'm kind of curious. Why has no one gotten any toys?
We're looking at
Apparently they want to win this thing fair and square. Even though Curry...
He's looking
Well,
at it again. There it is, the knee smash.
Yeah.
Man, that really smashed him.
Going for the cover.
1, 2,
Curtis Axel
3,
is
and we have a new
champion.
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 You want to talk about incredible, high-impact sports entertainment? Check out what happened during this match.
Oh,
You
shit,
want to
yeah.
talk about
Say, I learned why you work.
highlights from that match. The whole match was highlights.
There is your new LWL World Heavyweight Champion, the Terminator.
This can make things interesting later.
Just a little. And next is a triple threat match between LWL leading lady champion Alicia Fox, Cameron, and Tamina. Keep in mind, if Cameron or Tamina win this match, they will.
Have a number one contendership.
And if they do not, then they will face each other next week to determine number one contendership.
Either that, or if I feel bored, I might just put him in another triple threat with someone else. Depending on how I feel.
Depending. All depends on the general manager.
Because I do have someone that I need to punish from a couple weeks ago.
These three competitors,
Who was that?
anyone's ball game.
Who decided to defy me a couple weeks ago?
Have been looking forward to this match
I'm
for
sorry. But revenge is apparently
The
best
dish best
cold.
served cold. Yeah, apparently.
And she's driven to the mat hard.
I'm not sure I can watch this. Oh! Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these
I love the
dangerous
fact
objects.
that Curtis Axel was able to survive a fatal four-way ladder match for his title, yet could not survive the Terminator.
Again, he's the Terminator. You know, he's got a couple of.
She's trapped. Look out.
Tamina is not someone to take lightly.
Oh,
And again, no disqualifications or countouts in a triple threat match.
Ladies and gentlemen,
These ladies can go on outside the ring as long as they want.
WWE Hall of Famer Jimmy Superfly Snuka looks to dismantle her opponent both physically and mentally, and won't stop until she's the only one left.
Yeah, what a lot of
elbow to the face to Tamina, followed by whatever that is.
Tamina dominate the Divas the way she does.
And I think that was a miss.
Just a little single leg camel clutch.
All over the country. Folks, Alicia Fox being controlled now. And here she goes, back inside.
I was kind of surprised we didn't have like a synchronized return to the ring.
Alright.
That shot was dialed in.
The chilling dominance in which Tamina has
elbow drop by Tamina
has forced every other diva to alter their training techniques in the gym and in the ring. Tamina's power and relentless aggression has resulted in some of the most brutal acts WWE
Alicia Fox dumps Cameron out of the ring and follows her. For some reason, you know you can't win the match outside the ring, ladies. Electric chair drop.
Let's think, that's one way to just kind of keep your opponent out there so you beat the crap out of them outside and then lure the other opponent inside to pin them.
Good point.
You have the less likely chance of them being, your count being interrupted.
When you get near all these dangerous objects.
That packed a punch.
I'm not sure I can watch this.
That strike was strategically placed on her opponent.
It was almost an attempt at a double leg drop, but it didn't quite work.
Didn't quite work that time.
That might have hurt her ego more than anything else.
Tamina Snuka stands close to 5'10" and is absolutely ferocious. She has power, speed, endurance,
slamming her face into the mat.
To clotheslines that will take any
barely covering on that.
And as her name would indicate, Tamina has the famous Snuka family athleticism.
Leg DDT there.
That's how you do it. Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast.
Oh, looks like we're going to get a toy for the first time tonight.
And it is a steel chair.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
That really...
Oh, wow. Man, that's got to hurt. This is the... Oh, my. Get the medics down here. Ow. I didn't think this could get any worse. After this match, it won't look like they were in a fight. It'll look like they were hit by a car.
I did not.
A kick to the gut.
Really?
W over. There's nothing like the power of Tamina Snuka. It's so impressive that someone so strong and so agile. Tamina soars through the air in vintage Snuka family fashion while ruthlessly pummeling her opponents. Tamina's powerful skills redefine the Divas division.
Well, you're right about that, Michael. Tamina has a drive that is not seen in many competitors, male or female. And I don't mean just a drive to win or to be the best. I mean a drive to destroy. Sometimes watching what Tamina does to an opponent is outright scary.
Glad to see the hats back, though.
Oh, she's back in now.
I don't understand the strategy. You can see the pain on her face after that slam.
There's some serious power. Look at this.
All right.
Wow, there's the save. The match continues. Now that's striking with pinpoint accuracy. You can't take too many of those.
Ooh.
Oh no! Cameron with the opportunity.
Cameron with a double chicken wing.
She knows exactly what she's doing in there.
When it's time to enter the ring, Cameron knows that all eyes are on her, and that's exactly how she likes it. The diva, in reality, that's got to be it. Cameron, how about that finishing move?
Cameron and Alicia Fox looking to capitalize, but gets broken up by Cameron.
Staying alive? Well, that was it in WWE terms.
Look at that. She nailed her. Now that's how you land a well-placed strike on your opponent.
Yeah, that hit right on the money.
Wearing down the opposition here.
Northern Lights suplex by Alicia Fox. Into a pin. One, two, no.
Some competitors just have a move they trust more than others.
Alicia Fox stomping the midsection there.
Cameron loves to have fun in the ring and sometimes uses
That's never a good feeling.
Trust us, we know.
Looks and high energy demeanor. Cameron's feisty.
Ow!
For all that.
Cover. 1, 2, thought no. Head crank there.
Galleries are responsible for a good portion of WWE's.com's huge traffic numbers last month.
Which you want to focus on?
And vindictive Alicia Fox.
Back suplex by Alicia Fox.
Tamina going outside and then back in.
She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move.
Oh, is she gonna get another toy?
Clearly.
Got it back this time.
But she tossed it in the ring rather than sliding in with it.
That gives our other ladies a chance to pick it up. Or slam someone on. Nope.
Wouldn't matter anyway. It wouldn't really hurt.
Powerful WWE.
It kind of depends on how they land.
The WWE Divas.
And a pin. 1, 2.
No.
Hard to say.
We're looking at complete domination here. What a wild attempt at striking your opponent. I don't know if she could have been further off the mark.
That was like a haymaker. Like she was taking that big home run swing. So I remember seeing Cameron on Tough and makes the cover.
1.
Now there's the save.
Not even
the
a
match
2 count.
continues.
Well, it was kind of interrupted.
For that move.
And the bat's still there. I think it's just decoration at this point.
Taking a bit of a beating so far, but nothing that can't be overcome.
Alicia Fox is one of the most beautiful divas in WWE. When that bell
There we
sounds,
go.
she's fierce as it is. It looks like she's got
To
a
the
burst of
back.
timeless energy in there. You better
So
watch
that's how the
Look at
WWE
She's in
officials
the zone
react
now.
to that.
Wow, what a slam to the ground.
Yep.
Somebody's going to get hurt in this match.
It says Cena is known.
We have into a pin.
Number 1, 2, 3. And it's over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Says Cena is known for posting off kills on his Instagram. That means we have a situation here.
Yes, we do.
We still have no #1 contender. The significance of which isn't always apparent. Next up, it will be a Tornado Tag Team Steel Cage match. Remember, this is how the Brothers of Destruction lost the LWL World Tag Team Championships to the Nation of Domination. So technically, this is a rematch. Knowing that, but does the C Nation leader know something we don't in this instance?
Well, if there has been, I haven't seen him. Just be near
Could this
the
video with
Undertaker.
rumors of AJ Styles heading to the WWE?
I was kind of surprised someone didn't just try to like that.
Or is Cena just fanning the flames? Feel
That's
free
the
to
type of move that
speculate.
sends a message to an opponent.
Yeah, and that's a message you don't
Brothers
want to
just
receive.
picking apart the nation, making sure they can't get up.
Tell us your thoughts about Kane.
Well, this is the moment that every challenger dreams of day and night, year
Okay,
after
I'm thinking
year.
of
From the
going
time
up.
they're
Yes,
boys,
he is.
a chance to win the...
A little early here.
That time.
Just a little.
Just making his presence
Oh.
felt there.
Undertaker's like, we're trying to say no. Come on, you can grab.
Where's he going?
Oh, man. Not getting out of there yet.
Are we having a problem grabbing people here?
Apparently
Couldn't
so.
find a home for that one.
Well,
I know he's big, so I would think it'd be hard to wrap your arms around to grab, but it is possible.
He's a human ball.
What are they trying to say about Kurt Angle? He's a fucking badass. Because Kurt Angle is the only wrestler that held the WWL,
There's no quit in these
WWE,
Unfortunately, only one of them can be
WCW,
victorious here tonight.
Face grab on the Undertaker.
and IWGP
Or was that Irish?
Heavyweight
Not someone to sleep
Championships.
on.
Yep.
This is where you
Oh.
need to look out.
Kane's moving up.
And the WWE version of the Big Belt.
And D'Lo Brown is almost at the top here.
But cut off by the Undertaker.
Right to the midsection.
The big red machine's gone down.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Looking motivated now. Human bobblehead aside, D'Lo Brown is an extremely gifted competitor and one that should not be taken lightly, particularly when he gets to
into
the
the
top rope.
turnbuckle.
When D'Lo gets up there on that top rope, get your cameras ready. His frog splash is an absolute thing of beauty.
Ooh, slammed into the turnbuckle.
These competitors will always be looking to unleash their finishing maneuver.
Speaking of the Undertaker.
The complexion of the match.
Speaking of the Undertaker. He's on his way up.
Isn't this pretty much what led to the
if somebody hits their big move?
loss the last time?
That's one way to keep him in the cage.
Oh.
One move after the other. It's devastating. This is hard to
Motherfucking oh shit. I love it.
Drop kick to the Undertaker. And D'Lo Brown's heading up, or trying to head back up again.
Yeah, Cole, this is when you have to settle things down. Get the blood flowing back in your body.
And Undertaker's coming after him.
Taker stopping D'Lo from getting out of the cage. Very smart move.
Denim and a bandana. The Undertaker races to the ring in his custom Harley-Davidson motorcycle. The American Badass does whatever he wants.
Back break.
What's he going to do here? What's he going to do here?
Oh, how's it going to turn out?
I have ADD.
What's he going to do here?
Take this look at this man.
I track dumbasses disorder.
Win here tonight.
Backbreaker by Undertaker.
Wait, is he still conscious? Man, that looked bad.
This is where you need
Alright, and we got Kane. Starting to climb up again.
15 feet high, and that's dangerous no matter who.
While his brother is taking care of both members of the nation.
He's nearing the floor.
Oh, Kane is on the outside.
On the outside.
Let's see if Undertaker can get out before D'Lo Brown kind of realizes his partner's in trouble here.
Maybe their last ride.
Being in the ring with the Undertaker when he was
Oh, is D'Lo Brown not doing anything? Nope. Unfortunately now, Undertaker is by himself. Kane is on the outside, and he cannot stop both of them. So, I think the Brothers of Destruction have kind of forgotten how this one plays, this kind of match plays.
Clearly not, because while D'Lo got out, Mark Henry wasn't as lucky.
So now it's a race between Undertaker and Mark Henry. Let's see which one will actually get out first.
Old school.
Very old school. Haven't seen this in a while. And balancing on that rope with the steel cage next to you, I don't think would be exactly easy to do.
Not really.
Now, if he can get up there quickly, he will actually make it out, and they will win this match. Well, Mark Henry is slowly getting to that corner. I know. Nope. And all you can do is just watch as Undertaker wins it.
Well, your winners and new LWL World Tag Team Champions, the Brothers of Destruction. So that is 2 title changes we've seen tonight.
There's a possibility of a third. Next up, we have
Randy Orton versus Chris Jericho. That was me.
So, people in the chat, who's your guys' favorites? As well to you two as well.
Yeah.
Based on the electricity that's traveling through this arena and decibel level of the crowd, I think it's safe to say the roof of this building just might blow off.
Ooh. That one never tickles.
Obviously not. Trading blows now, trading kicks to the stomach. Front face lock by Orton. Sends him into the corner.
What are your thoughts on Chris Jericho?
The sky's the
Suplex.
limit. I see a lot of main events in the future.
Great one-on-one action here tonight. It doesn't get much better
That was
than
going
this.
out of the ring. It's going out of the ring already. Oh, and into the stairs.
Yeah, none expected and none will be shown.
Again. Now, boys, I don't want to dent in my stairs here.
Orton trapped him.
Whoa, when you get nailed with something like that, you know your opponent smells
I don't mind
blood.
if you dent the barriers, but leave my stairs alone, okay? I said leave the stairs alone.
He wants this battle decided inside the ring.
And that's why he's such a great athlete, such an important superstar.
He's in big trouble.
He's simply reminding him that he's here.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
3 up to 4 now. Suplex on the barricade.
Not suffering right now.
Even though it
Yeah, when he
went
wakes
right
up in the morning,
through
the
it.
only thing on his body that's not going to hurt.
Superstar. He's been known as the legend killer.
And back into the ring. At count of 7.
Those are all appropriate for the man who can uncoil at any moment and end an opponent with the RKO.
Yeah, you're right. Randy Orton has been known as devious, cold, and calculated. And all of those things are true. He sees opponents as not just someone in a ring he needs to defeat, but someone he must eliminate, sometimes for good. He's not called the Apex Predator for nothing.
Gut-wrench neckbreaker by Orton.
Quick pin attempt here.
2. No. I would have been a little disappointed in that if that actually had gone through.
Just a little.
King, Randy Orton goes in that ring and takes care of business. He's not worried about making friends or people liking him on social media. Randy Orton wants to dominate this business, and if he has to do it one RKO at a time, he will.
Working on the neck. Very smart move setting up the RKO there. Speaking of, stomps.
Oh, stomps here. Boots to
And
the
Randy
face.
Orton delivers the patented Orton stomp.
Cover.
And it's like he's going for a
One,
1,
2.
Everything is sticking out.
Getting his attention with a vicious strike.
Face lock by Jericho.
Look out.
I can't help but think of his
Wrestling
risk of
kick,
internal
wrestling
injuries at this
style
point in
takedown.
time.
Yeah, this could get real serious. Michael, when you mention Randy Orton's views, you're definitely right. Randy's not in WWE to make friends or gain
Olympic
any
style.
form of acceptance from anyone. The Viper is intent on dominating his
That's the
opponent.
thing, I don't think you want to have a broadcast without you watching
as he
those
can possibly
ones.
hold.
Uh-oh.
Z! Knock it off! Get out of the way!
Hey, hopefully this WWE action is helping you get through those midweek blues. So damaging.
Even if you can get back to your feet after a move like that, at this stage of the match, you're still struggling to find your balance. Are you kidding me? Look!
Jericho with a back
Man,
suplex.
Chris Jericho, what offense.
Good grief! How is he still conscious? What's he gonna do here? What's he
Orton's
gonna do
still
here?
got that. Orton's still got that RKO ready though.
Now.
He is just getting busted up.
A few more of those, we might actually see a little bit more blood in this
Every
ring.
superstar on the roster
Just a
is
little.
crowded around the monitors in the back to see which one of these guys comes out victorious.
Why has he got his opponent and what's he going for here?
Swinging neckbreaker by Orton.
Just toying with the competition a little.
Now he's calling for it.
This match may end right now.
RKO, lets him open.
Slithers into the cover. Looks like 1, 2, 3. No!
He did it. What a
Yes,
Oh.
it was.
Well, they cut was in a 3 count.
Oh, boy. Oh, that was another WWE.
All right, so
It will be Randy
Orton
Orton.
versus.
Let's find out who faces him next week. Right now.
In a Falls Count Anywheres match, Cesaro versus Neville.
So, guys in the chat, who's your favorite here?
And there's the bell. Well, there's no telling what we're going to see here. Neville putting it on him right now.
Suplex.
Snap suplex.
I almost said snap suplex.
American Runner.
John Bro. Felica. I hope I'm saying your name right.
Is startling.
Welcome to
almost
the channel.
not knowing of what to expect.
I know. I mean, I got goosebumps. This match is going to be so unpredictable. I just can't wait.
And so give us the breakdown here.
It didn't quite look like they should have connected, honestly.
Didn't look like it, but apparently it did.
And the hat has disappeared again.
Tosses into the outside.
Fighting from a position of full health here.
Ooh. Into the steel post.
Cover on the outside. One.
He managed
Not even a 1 count apparently.
Timing is everything.
What a brutal way to take someone off their feet. You got to be kidding me.
Yeah, that was quite the slam, wasn't it, Cole? Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed
German
steel.
suplex.
Onto the barricade.
And all of it can be used to cause
I know, onto the...
Onto the ground. Not even a 1 count there.
This is exactly how he drew this one up.
5 people.
And just
Let's
like
go,
that, this
everybody.
was leading the charge.
Yeah, charge.
Welcome to LWL episode 5. Cover 1.
He got the shoulder up.
Not even a 1 count apparently. And
Makes
again,
One.
apparently,
Cesaro wants to end this quickly.
clearly,
I think. Does he have a date tonight?
To be out on the
he
floor for
must.
I don't agree with you, King. And he's heading back in.
I can't blame him. Nothing good is going to happen out here on the floor.
I don't know, a couple good things can happen out on that floor.
He keeps up this pace.
Like
This
a
could turn
victory.
real ugly, real fast.
Scoops, modified Michinoku driver by
This may very well end it.
Neville. Variation of the red arrow from the ground. 1.
And a kick out.
And that's all that matters. This match continues.
A little ahead of
That is
myself, but
one
still.
tough Swiss bulldog there.
Neville connecting there with a good shot.
Neville with a brain buster.
Cesaro was first ushered to the ring by the beautiful diva, Oksana. He won the United States Championship in 2012 and held the title for an astounding 239 days. Cesaro then became one half of the Real Americans tag team managed by Zeb Coulter. A highlight for Cesaro was winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal at WrestleMania 30.
Now, you're right about that, Cole. And Cesaro immediately got people
We're gonna find out. He fights out of it. You know, there is some damage done to that arm.
Cesaro's career took a different turn when he left the Real Americans and became a Paul Heyman guy.
Variation of a suplex there.
Going for the
Get a pin. 1, 2.
You're right. This guy's still.
You know, I think Neville's gonna make Cesaro late for that date.
Now
You
with
think
complete
so?
control. And getting it put on him is Neville.
King while Cesaro
Suplex.
is wowing audiences with his superhuman strength, he also earned 2 significant monikers in the process. The King of Swing and the Swiss Superman. Both reaffirm the fact that Cesaro is a brutal force here in WWE.
Oh, top rope. Now, usually Neville's kind of comfortable up there, but not in not this way.
Oh,
Ooh.
backstabber.
Each other in this match, really pushing his opponent to the limit here.
European uppercut.
Huge move.
Cover, hooks the leg.
One, two.
No.
Neville still got some fight in him.
Cesaro, I hate to break it to you, buddy, but I think you're going to be late for that date.
In singles and tag team competition, and the way he established moves like the neutralizer.
Variation of a powerbomb there.
It's no wonder Cesaro is one of the most feared men to set foot in the squared circle.
Oh, he's calling for something.
He's calling for something.
Oh, this isn't good.
Neutralizer coming. Neutralizer.
By Cesaro.
Cover. Hooks the leg. One, two. No.
Almost a 3 count.
Almost.
He's pulling out
Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, however.
I think Cesaro's going to have to get a bouquet of flowers to make up for the lateness.
Yep.
Thank you for choosing
Got
to
rich
spend your Wednesday night with
suplex.
us. We appreciate you choosing WWE. Another amazing singles contest. This team never ceased to entertain the WWE Universe.
He really wants to punish those arms.
Well, he can't climb the turnbuckle if he can't use his arms.
This is Neville you're talking about.
These are great competitors. Great.
Yeah,
He can probably find a way.
Well, okay, he can't maintain his balance if he can't climb, if he can't use his arms.
What an offensive shot.
Love to the back. Up on top.
Oh,
Another back step.
Ow.
The shoulders are down.
Cover. One, two.
And the shoulders up.
No.
It's a kick out. Nice. There's no keeping this guy down tonight.
Cesaro, I think she's going to want chocolates after this.
I think so.
Competitors just have a move they trust more than others. Well, when someone is known as the Swiss Superman like Cesaro, that gives you an idea of the range of superior abilities he possesses. Cesaro's immeasurable power,
Stomping on the arm.
skills, and all-consuming physical prowess.
He seems
makes it
intent on
almost
breaking that
impossible to
arm.
prepare for.
And don't forget about Cesaro's relentless pursuit of greatness. Cesaro's technical abilities combined with the limitless strength give him a clear advantage over almost any opponent.
Will it be?
1, 2, 3.
Wow.
So next week it will be Cesaro versus Randy Orton for the #1 contendership to the LWL Zodiac Championship.
Here's your winner.
Well, at least he has good news for whoever he's taking out on that date.
Apparently so.
Next up,
Speaking of the LWL Zodiac Champion, he will be defending his title in a TLC match against the newest acquisition of LWL, Damien Mizdow.
And there's the bell.
So if you think we will see our third title change of the night, please type 1 in the chat. If you think the champion will retain, type 2.
What's he going to do here?
The damage has been done.
yeah, but he's not going to make it easy.
Clearly not.
A win for Damien Sandow here would successfully mark the culmination of a long journey to the top.
Definitely looking confident in this one-on-one environment. We're going to find out who's the better competitor, that's for sure. No gimmicks here, just some good old-fashioned
Stomping
one-on-one action.
his face in.
The TLC pay-per-view has been the site of some amazing matches since its inception
Shut
in
up, Cole.
2009.
This isn't
This contest
TLC,
is sure
you idiot.
right up there
Well,
with
not
some
the
of best.
pay-per-view. The
Damien
match,
Sandow
yes.
loves punishing those that he considers an ignoramus. Sandow's dangerous forms of attack include the face buster, body scissors, and knee strikes. And it
Big
doesn't
Show
end
just
there.
punishing
Damien
this down
Sandow
now.
will stay on the
Suplex.
offensive until you can no longer compete.
Well, come on. Yeah, he has to kind of earn the fact that, you know, he got a title shot as soon as he got over to LWL.
Well, to be fair, he was a former WWE champion.
If you asked me at the beginning of the night, I'd tell you that there was no way this title reign was coming to an end. But now, I'm not so sure. The challenge, warm up the buses. This one's over. Now,
Nice leg.
And now he's proving why he's a former WWE champion.
Focusing on that ankle.
Making sure Big Show can't get up. He can't climb the ladder if he can't use his legs.
Nope.
And the elbow of disdain.
Yeah, Sandow enjoys hurting opponents so much that he
Look, and that being said, I think he really doesn't need the ladder.
and smashes their face
Not
into
really.
the turnbuckle. I
He
don't know how
can
much of a
probably
savior
just stand on his
Sandow is, but he
tiptoes.
sure knows how to put a hurting on his
Right
opponent.
to the eyes.
Damian
Neck
Sandow
breaker.
is looking incredibly impressive as of late.
Paul White, groggy and wide open here.
Giant shoves him down. Gut wrench.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Just barely misses the ladder.
He's endured heavy blows here. I don't know how much longer
Yeah,
he
he
can
wants
go.
to
The referee
punish
may have
him,
to call this
not
match
kill
change.
Oh my
him.
gosh, this is awful.
Exactly.
I'm going to tell you
He's
something.
still
Whenever you
going
get
in
hit
his
like
career.
that, for the next 15 minutes, everybody you see has an exact win. You know, and speaking of Damian Sandow's abilities, unless he's doing the talking himself, you have to acknowledge his impressive
Got big
combination
slam.
of brains and brawn. The enlightened one has a high ring IQ and strength.
I think he
and
just
knowledge
pissed
of home
Big Show
equipment.
off.
No mistake about it. Sandow's a
It
competitor.
kind of looks like it, doesn't it? But, sorry, Johnny, you kind of have to defend your title every once in a while. I can't just let you have it.
Otherwise, this match could be over sooner than
Boot to the
anyone could have
face.
anticipated.
Another one.
This is when you have to settle things down. Get the blood flowing back in your body and strategize what your next move or your next form of attack will be.
When we look at the enlightenment,
corner.
Damian Sandow's array of skills, albeit quite vast, you have to be aware of his unique mix of intellect, mat wrestling, and grapples, as well as brawling. Sandow won't hesitate to ignite a fight and throw down.
Oh, you're right. Damian Sandow's never shy about professing his skills, which I guess is a skill in itself. With calculated attacks.
That would be me and TJ.
Powerful,
Show it
and
to
can
me.
render an opponent completely helpless.
Snapmare by the Giant. I'm sorry.
Say, he's not Big Show here.
That'd be me.
And I think I just saw the cat out of the corner of my eye there.
Paul White has fire in his eyes now. That might have realigned the spine permanently. I have a feeling we're going to see.
I definitely would have realigned it if it was on the ladder.
The night's over. Oh man.
Do you want to pick it up or not?
Gargantuan.
Do you want to pick it up or
I
not?
don't think he has the
22 boot
stamina.
is longer than most
Ah.
people's jacket sleeve. I mean,
And out of the ring he goes.
And he can
Out of the
crush
ring.
his opponent
Can't stop him
anytime
if you're out of the
so
ring. Come on,
Wow.
come on,
He's still
Sandow.
down
Get
after
up,
that.
get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Stop him.
Victory
Stop
is within
him.
his reach.
I don't know.
The risk and sacrifices these guys are taking.
Come on, you're almost there.
This is unreal.
Oh, barely saves it.
Power bomb.
That takes a little bit of effort considering.
Damian
Very much so.
Off an opponent.
Yeah, sure, it was off the ladder, so you didn't have to lift him, but
Somehow
It
he's
still
taken
takes
to
a
another
lot
gear
considering that
tonight.
motherfucker's
You
500
wanna talk about
pounds.
hitting the nail on the head? Paul White's massive 7'2" frame makes almost everyone
And he just
else
throws
feel
him
like they're
off.
vertically challenged.
Trust me, there's no way to describe
now, of
what
course,
it's
take
like
out the
being in a
ladder,
ring
so he
with
has to set up.
real live
And he's doing a
giants. I
dance.
was never in there against Andre, but
Snapmare on the
it's the
ladder.
real deal. One move from him, it can be all
Break in the face.
He's got him hooked.
Went for a suplex, but couldn't get it.
The strikes have a little extra on them tonight.
Oh, and now we're going for the ladder again.
There's going to be a lot
No,
of
yes,
offense in this
no.
match.
Wouldn't have it any other way. That's what I love to see.
Doesn't have the stamina, so he can't keep it up.
And he's dancing to get the stamina back.
Back between the ropes.
Man, there's no getting up from that.
Ow.
That's gonna hurt.
This is the kind of all-out
I
battle.
wouldn't
that can
pick
end
him
up
up if I were
anywhere,
you.
and the idea is to do whatever you need to win.
You should have just.
Simply put,
Should have just.
Well, no, if you toss him out of the ring, it's actually not a bad thing.
Why would you pick the ladder back up, you idiot?
Because he wants to dance some more, clearly. And
This now you better get up.
Remember, in championship matches, the
Sandow, remember?
Sandow, yeah, whatever.
Does he have it?
oh, is he gonna save it?
Oh, this isn't good.
Oh,
Apparently so.
and somehow that rope is able to hold. Ow, was able to hold him and the title without the title just kind of going snap.
For real.
Oh.
Great match here, but if you missed any of the matches from this week,
Well, let's see if you can get him out of the ring. If you get him out of the ring, it'll take him a little bit of time to get back to stop you.
And the kicker about White's
Oh.
open-handed chop that you were
Considering
talking about
Sandow is
earlier,
currently.
it's just that.
Ooh.
There's nothing special about it. No twists, no dives, just a chop.
A little
Wait a minute,
behind
just
in
a
terms
chop?
of
I wouldn't
health.
say that, Cole. After all, he
I
is coming
don't
from
think he's gonna make
potentially
it.
the biggest hand in the world.
Oh, and he's stripping going up that ladder.
Oh my God! This could be the end of the match. Can he
Nope,
reach
not
it?
quite.
This is it. This is going to be it. Uh-oh.
Oh, out of the ring. He's going back out of the ring again.
Come on.
Because, you know, it's taking him longer and longer to try to get back
It's
into that
actions
ring.
like this that has made TLC an absolute canvas event over the years.
Oh shit.
The more, look at this.
I don't think he's going to make it.
Nope.
You know, of all,
He has it. He got the title.
I don't think that title is actually going to fit around you.
this title defense. They mesmerized the WWE Universe in that match.
Alright. So, much like our first pay-per-view, only one title did not change hands. And next, it is our main event of the evening. Warhawks member, the Sickness Will York, will take on the COO of WWE, Triple H. Let's see what role the new LWL World Champion, the Terminator, has to play in this.
And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle
Of course
that you
Will's
can
prepared
show
for
someone who's
war.
new to our
It's in
brand
our
of
name.
entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
Let's see if it starts that way. Let's find out.
The game dominating the match here in the early goings.
We're seeing two outstanding athletes looking to prove their dominance in there. But only one can walk out victorious. Who will it be?
Triple H with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker on the Sickness.
Hump Day. Hopefully this WWE action is helping you get through those midweek blues.
Chop. Kick to the back.
If you haven't done it yet, check out
Now it's
WWE.com. You'll find updates and blogs from all your favorite superstars.
Yeah, don't forget to check us out on Twitter. It's at Jerry Lawler and at Michael Cole. Right, Michael Cole?
Yeah, that's original.
Slams his head to the back of the, into the mat, I mean.
Both of these competitors have so much resolve. It's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them
Oh,
down.
drop
He
kick.
got dropped.
Drop kick.
Oh, man.
This guy's a machine.
Right hand. Finally Will in control of this match.
He just needed to warm up.
Kick to the back. Clearly he did, because
Barely any damage has been inflicted so far, but this one's not over yet.
now
Well, we all know that Triple H
he's
is
in
a very
firm
private
control
person.
with
And history
Glitch
has
there.
shown what happens to opponents when they try to use his family as a bargaining chip. Doesn't end very well for them.
This is a
Power bomb.
no one was expecting.
I see
certainly
those very
didn't
often
expect to see
anymore.
this kind of damage.
Yes, I haven't in a while.
Neither have I.
Into the turnbuckle.
Upside down.
What a match
Into
this
the
is going to
tree.
be.
Whoa.
I've been looking forward to this one
Corner
for a
choke
long
there.
time, Cole.
Cover.
Hoping to end it early.
One,
And he
two,
fails the cover.
no.
Forcing the referee to stop the count.
Well, that's just not enough to get the job done.
About to say,
Not
wasn't
Not done yet.
You made a great point earlier, Jerry. It's rare, I know, but I must say, when Triple H's family is brought into a conflict, he becomes a different person. He becomes merciless in his attack to the point where he wants to put an end to his aggressor once and for
Belly to
all.
belly
And
suplex.
unfortunately, when you're married to the daughter
Drop
of
kick.
Vince McMahon, things are going to be said. Things are going to happen. People want an advantage over you, but that won't work against Triple H.
But Wyatt, you're an Nagi.
You're a
The
Nagi.
end is near.
I think you're right, Cole.
Cover.
cover?
One,
And it's
two, no.
Triple H has such a drive, such a relentless will to succeed.
Triple H needs to get back in this.
That
He's going to be in
suplex.
real bad shape. Just making his
Right
presence
hands.
felt there.
The WWE Universe, and the rest of the world for that matter, has
leg
witnessed
sweep.
Triple H at various points in his career. Whether he was being cheered or swimming in a sea of booze at the mere sight of him, this is a figure who had prided
Oh,
himself
out of
in
the
being
ring.
the absolute best in the business. And they know it.
Back into the
And he
ring.
brings the action back inside the ring.
Yeah, I think this is good strategy.
Well, it means you don't get counted out at least.
Right.
Look out.
Push your leg sweep.
Oh. Getting a toy.
Triple H, this isn't a
These
no
superstars looking for a
disqualification
victory,
match.
looking to build.
What are you
Oh,
doing?
That was a blatant disregard for the rules, guys.
And the war begins.
Hey, Michael,
Clearly.
look over at the entrance.
What's this about?
I'm not sure, but I'm going to go out on a
All
limb.
right.
And
So with that disqualification, that will do it for LWL this week. We're going to take a quick look at the match card for SmackDown.
And we'll see. We won't know if it'll be changed until probably later tonight or tomorrow.
Probably. Alright. So, in our opening contest for SmackDown, it will be a triple threat match between Sting, Lex Luger, and Micah Brown of the Warhawks. Followed up by a match between Summer Rae and Natalya. Then it will be a match between Chris Jericho and Kevin Nash. After that, we'll have a match between United States Champion Kevin Owens and Big Boss Man.
Falls count anywhere.
Balls count anywhere. Make sure, okay. After that, it will be WWE Champion Shawn Michaels taking on the Macho Man Randy Savage. Ooh, yeah. Then in our co-main event of the evening, it will be a rivalry match between Nightingale, the WWE Divas Champion, and the former champion, Paige.
Who's crazier?
I'd say Nightingale.
The only reason you can even say that is because she's not here.
I'd say it even if she was here. And finally, it will be, in our main event, it will be Ultimate Warrior taking on Sting from 1991.
For the title of the best face paint.
Alright, so guys, that is going to do it for us for LWL tonight. we're probably gonna do. It's okay with these two. We're probably gonna do some Jackbox. So, with that being said, that is going to do it for us tonight for LWL. We will see you guys Friday for SmackDown. Nightingale and the others will be here. And we love you guys. We will see you Friday.
Have a good night.